We've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. You look at the Rockets. Because they're the second seed, they'll have home court advantage through the next 2 rounds.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
6 to shoot. Now, here's Anunoby. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. You look at the Rockets. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
Here's Christie, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Christie with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Anunoby outside. Back to ball. Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
To the paint. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Here's Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Harden outside. Pass to Christie. To the inside. Gobert in the corner. Shot clock at 6. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Ball with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden scanning the floor. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do. Using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Here's Christie. Still yet to score. From deep Harden. Minnesota with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Stolen by Harden. Outside, George. The 3. Aldama with the rebound.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Harden. 13 feet away. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Man, Harden is a master of the pick and roll. I mean, he could teach a class on it.
And Grimes has it in the corner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Harden. He's got 5. His first shot coming late. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So both teams making some changes here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Good D by Anunoby.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
1 second left. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific 15. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The Timberwolves leading. Here's Diawara. Pocket 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Rockets making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Claxton drops them both. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Hartenstein from down in the low post. It goes. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Diawara can't hit. Wiggins outside. to Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rockets with the rebound. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And so here is Houston. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Harden can't hit. And here are the Timberwolves. Ball surveying the defense. Another miss by Minnesota. Rockets trail. Pass to Kuminga. Christie has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Wembanyama, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul. On Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Wembanyama down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With it, he has 5. George sets a screen beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to George. And he uses the glass on the way. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Harden. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now Christie. Outside for George. Drills it from outside. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Wembanyama looking it over. Back to Aldama.
Well, clearly Aldama is accustomed to getting a little physical in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
1:16 left to play here in the half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Rockets. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Kuminga. Good and smart gets the assist. Kuminga's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Back to McConnell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
That one good for 2.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
That one goes. Count it. George has got 14.
Well, things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
Inside. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And stolen by McConnell. Here we go, all alone. Shot by Grimes, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from George. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Diawara. Wiggins with the rebound. Houston leading by 16. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by McConnell. It's tipped. Oh, Paxton in position. There's the drive. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Smart. Second shot opportunity. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Here's Diawara. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Keon Johnson did not like that.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Wiggins. Some nice passing there by Houston. Pocket 6 for 3. Christie can't make it. Timberwolves trailed by 14. And Grimes has it in the corner. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it.
And look at Kuminga getting up the floor, J.K., with the extra effort.
Ball from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
From deep, Harden. The offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Higgins outside. Pass to Christie. Harden outside. Back to Christie. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Down low. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wembanyama, no good. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his third foul of the game. Outside Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's Christie. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Christie's got 6.
If you leave a man open at the three-point line, George will find it.
On the wing, Anunoby. Deep 2 from Ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Barrett wide open, he fires. Nets the corner 3. Barrett's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Now Christie. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Christie's got 6 in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
6 to shoot. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. In the corner, George with it. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Right side, Ball. Again, Ball missing. On the wing, Christie. Gets it off. And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting.
32.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Timberwolves trailed by 16. The drive by... Oh, my goodness! Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Good D by Anunoby. Wembanyama down low. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Outside, George. Pass to right. LeVert. The three from George. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
11 feet away. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a big body to deal with. Gobert using it to his advantage.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball from long range. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Outside, George. And the three ball is good. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those. Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Count it, and with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Ball from long range. Again, ball missing.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot.
Yeah, and I smile like a saint with a sinner's mind, baby. Let it blow your mind. Conversation flowing left off, we in the clouds now. Laughing in the moments. First you put the work in till it works out. Then work it out till it's turned out.
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my, he call up the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no, I'm rocking out Gucci like ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid, that owe me, that knew me like look, ayy. Yeah, look, yeah, look, yeah, look, yeah, look.
Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. You look at the Timberwolves.
Well, they don't have any time to waste. It's a quick series. The time to act is now. If they don't bring their A game tonight, it's all over for them, plain and simple.
Houston working the ball around. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Barrett. Now Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside Christie. Here's George. Outside Christie. Pass to George. Here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Ball. Plenty of space. With the tip. Kuminga pulls it in.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. You look at Minnesota, you feel like they'll get stronger as the series goes on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that makes all the necessary adjustments. They do a great job of learning from mistakes and patching up holes.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Houston making a change here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ball into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Rockets on offense. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They grab their own miss. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy.
Gobert up top. Outside to LeVert. Harden from outside. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball looks over the floor. Left side, Wembanyama. The kick out to Ball. Wembanyama screen. And it's Ball with the 3. Ball's got 5 points.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And George launches it from deep. And Houston, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Gobert. Still no points. Right side, Harden. Here's George. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Now here's Christie. Count the basket. He's got 5.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Outside Wembanyama. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. And stolen by Barrett. Here we go, all alone. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Here's LeVert. And another basket for Houston.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Here's Ball. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to LeVert. Back to George. Inside. Houston working the ball around to the paint. And Harden with the slam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota. They're up by 2. We've got more. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Outside Robinson from behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Ball outside. To the left side wing. Here's Diawara. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now Ball. He's got 13. From outside, off the mark.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Good. And now a 7-point Houston lead.
I just love the ball move.
Ball outside. Shot from 16. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
He was all alone on that one. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
The 3 from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to George. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Moving it up. Ball left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Robinson on the wing. He's got 6. George with it. Guarded now by Ball. George, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Aldama. Stolen by Wiggins. LeVert with the ball. And it's Aldama picking him up. Now here's Claxton. To the middle. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, my goodness. That is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
McConnell's shot is off. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Rockets lead by 12. Pass to LeVert. Houston working the ball around. Here's Claxton. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Harden into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. The shot by LeVert, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And we finished off one half of play. The Rockets on top, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Houston leading by 14. Wiggins outside. Pass to Smart. Here's Harden. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's McConnell. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. LeVert with the ball. McConnell with a steal. Here's Diawara. It's Grimes on the wing. It's stolen by Smart. Wiggins with it. Checked by Murray. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
McConnell from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low. Here's Smart. Claxton down low. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Now here's LeVert. Back to Harden. Misses the 3. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 7 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Diawara. And here's Grimes. He's checked by LeVert. This one for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Houston leading by 16. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Here's Harden. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Ball with a steal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
And he's good on the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. George outside. Houston working the ball around. Tries the spin move. Back to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. From the high post. And good as it rattles through the hoop. 12 points for him.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Now here's Christie. Over Barrett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Christie with a steal. Kuminga with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. On the wing, Christie. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ball outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to right. Here's Christie. Knocks down the triple. Christie's got 5.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Ball gets it to go.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple, and I raise you one of my own.
Now Christie. Back to Gobert. Here's George. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Gobert. Now right. Here's George. Picked by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by George.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Aldama outside. Ball outside. Over Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Right with a steal. Pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 8. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. And as we end the third quarter,